All right. Good evening, Professor, and hello, everybody. So today I'd like to present the concept paper of mine, which is about collaborative integrating with Cambridge activities to develop speaking skills for primary school students. So I'm interested about to use collaborative learning approaches um, as well as game-based activities to use in the class in the lessons to improve the skills of the students and be motivated for them to speak and to use the language. So I'm going to talk about the introduction, the literature review, the methodology, and the discussion for the last part. So for the introduction, nowadays we can say that English is a global language and it is um, international language that everyone uses to communicate with each other. When we want to travel or abroad, we have to use English to communicate. So it is very important to be able to use and to know English very well. And furthermore, English is widely used in academic context for the business, for the hotel, for the healthcare system that relates to English very much. So if the students or people who can use English properly, they will have better chance and a better opportunity for their career path in the future. For Thailand as well, if people who are good at English, they will have a better opportunity for their jobs. But in Thailand, English is taught as a foreign language or EFL. And however, English is taught in since kindergarten level for the students, but the outcome and the result of the English test of Thai students are low ranked and with among ASEAN country around us, the neighbor countries. So it is challenging for the teachers who are part of assistant to improve the English skill for the students to create or to provide the approach or the method to develop the skills of the students about English skills, especially speaking skill for Thai students. Some people they still think that to speak English is a overacting behavior. So to improve and to get rid of that behavior and attitude. So what can teacher could help? So I think collaborative and game-based learning could be a good motivation and good solutions for the students who are not brave and who are not confident to speak. That activities could help them to improve the speaking skills. So for the literature review, um, I use 5 articles. The first one is game-based collaborative vocabulary learning in blended and distance auto learning by Bahari 2020. So um, this article, this research showed a finding that the game-based collaborative learning to improve vocabulary with 95 English as a foreign language intermediate level students. So it showed that individuals who had undergone and supplied therapy considered it was good collaborative game-based. So they have better and deeper about vocabulary learning. So it can help them to develop the size and breadth of the vocabulary in terms of using game-based collaborative vocabulary. The second one is implementing student-centered collaborative learning when teaching productive skills in an ESL primary classroom by Atira Mott, Nasser, and Aziz 2020. So In this research is conducted in Malaysia, which is ASEAN context, and it found that for the productive skill, which is writing and speaking skills. So the research said that they provide the different style of the activities. For example, assign more language-based personal response and style tasks in the session. So um, the impact for four main perspectives, which are social, psychological, academic, and evaluation perspective of the students. So from the research, it is good for the social because the student will be more comfortable when they can speak or use English with their friend rather than with the teachers only. So collaborative helps. It provides the opportunity for them to use English with their friends so they can use more language and speak more if you compare to when they will speak to the teacher. The third one is students' perceptions on collaborative speaking tasks in ESL classrooms by Govind Dasmi and Shah 2020. So the research showed that student views of pair work speaking assignments were found to have a considerable effect on their speaking competency. Students who participate in collaborative speaking projects feel inspired, motivated, confident, and feel at ease when they more critical and show improvement in grammar and pronunciation as well. Next article is Digital Games to Improve Learning in Haiti by Esman 2021. It is about digital games that he provides to Haiti students, and it shows the um, happy and glad feedback from the student after implementing games uh, for learning of the student. The last one is collaborative learning through language games in ESL classroom by Saha and Sign 2016. It is investigated entertaining not just to young student but also adolescent student as well. So to study English language with games, also used as a teaching tool. Games, both virtual and face-to-face, help students to improve language abilities as well as social skills for cooperating with one another by picking their interests and inspiring them to actively participate in a teaching learning process. So the third topic is about methodology that I would use. So I plan to use. So I will use the different activities based on collaborative, integrating with the game-based learning. And I would create widely applied when teach students. So in different class, in different lessons, we should provide different games, like variety of games and collaborative activities for them. So the participants would be a primary three students, about 30 people in one class. So that will be appropriate number of students, I think. So I will use pre-test and post-test to use as a data collection tools because it can measure before and after we implement the activities to the student as well. And to uh, answer the second research question. So I will use the questionnaire. The question, the questionnaire to ask them whether they like the activities or not, or they enjoy the activities, or they have some recommendations to improve for the teachers to improve or to develop the technique and skill or not. So the fourth part is discussion. So I expect the result will be that the average post-test score is significantly higher than pre-test score, which would prove that the collaborative integrating with game-based activities can develop speaking skill for primary students, and also the effectiveness of the activities give a positive experience learning for them. Like they will enjoy the class to talk with their friends and to do pair work or collaborative working, and they can use more language and it can help them to speak more. So I will interpret this information from the questionnaire. So to prove that the activities have positive feedback for the students. Thank you.